wanted to ask though, with your cutting weight and shit like that, how do you do it? Because everybody has different methods and shit. Do you like count your, proteins, carbs and shit? Do you more like go to a natural food diet? Like, you don't eat like late at night? Like, what's the deal with you?
Yeah, bro, mine's not like rocket science at all, bro. It's simple stuff, man. It's common sense things. I don't, eat candy, don't eat no sweets. Like you said, don't eat at night. So when 9 o'clock hit, I don't have anything in my system. I might take, some drinks, might replenish myself with some coconut water. I got some juices. I keep some sparkling water too as well. Because don't drink any sodas. No, anything that's high in sugar, bro, I try to eliminate drastically. But when you talk about your proteins and you talk about your vegetables and shit, bro, just eat as much as you want, bro, of the vegetables, bro. Just be munching like that shit like you a motherfucking rabbit. And when it comes to my proteins and shit like that, bro, just a handful or whatever is as big as my hand, that's just fine, So I got some salmon in there, cut up, that I got made up. I got some rice in there that I put together. But we just keep that same little meal sets, bro. I mean, my thing is, like, I'm not sacrificing anything crazy, and it's not bad when I realize, bro, I'm finna make a whole bag when I do this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So when
you just gotta cook yourself like, clean food.
Corn or right. Like, it's healthy for me, but I ain't doing it because it's healthy for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing it because I'm about to get this bag. So that's where the payout is from. That's why I'm able to stay disciplined and keep eating the same things over and over and over again, because I know the reward is gonna come right after that.
Yeah.
So people make it more than what it has to be sometimes.
I agree. I also kind of stick to that same kind of diet. One of the things I do actually is just like if I eat dinner, right? Like you said, you can eat as much of the vegetables or whatever as you want. Yeah. But what I'll do too is like I just won't keep going back to it. Like I'll basically, if I eat dinner, right, I will eat all the vegetables I want right there in that meal. But when I'm done with the meal, I won't go back and eat more vegetables because I gotta, you gotta let it like digest, like common sense. But I'm just putting it out there for anyone who's like trying to like learn.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Fucking around, I just eat food. They just keep eating. They like, hey, you said I can eat as much as I want.
Yeah. They're like hungry before bed and they snack more. Yeah, it's like you got to cut it off.
But yeah, even just going off what you say, like when you eating stuff like that, it's a good source of energy. So even though, we put in our energy, you're still gonna gain, when you say necessarily weight, but it's good fuel you putting in your body, right? A lot of people when they snacking and when they got certain shit, they got cookies, they got chips and all this other shit. Yeah, you can eat that shit all day, right? And not even feel full, from it, right? But that's the worst fuel that you put in your body. But even if I'm eating something, right, like you said, carrots, or what I'm saying, eating avocados, or eating, whatever, like carrots, lettuce, spinach. If I'm just eating it all day, regardless if I'm gaining weight from it, it's good fuel to burn, right? I'm able to work out longer. I got a good source of fuel that I'm able to burn off with. And I feel like that in itself, I don't usually feel full when I'm eating that type of stuff, but I do feel like I'm able to push a little bit harder when I got it in my system, if that makes sense, right? Instead of just having like some junk that I got, I ate at Wendy's or some shit, or I ate at McDonald's, I'm able to go for about, 15 minutes and then I got to hit the toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's why.
So I feel like, it's just all about what you put in your body.
Right. 100%. And that's why too, it's like when you eat the chips and shit, it's that's why they call it like empty calories in a way, I think, because it's like you eat that, but like you're saying, you still are lacking, like, let's say you're dehydrated, right? You eat chips, like you're getting no potassium that you would have got from like a banana, which is like good fuel. Like when you're burning the banana, part of burning the banana is the potassium going to your muscles, or like even like if you eat almonds or something like that, I think there's like zinc in it, right? So it helps you like sleep. Like, there's some shit to it. You gotta fucking you gotta look into that stuff for sure, because it helps your body be like optimal.
Right, and people forget that food or natural foods are natural healers. A lot of people like, man, what supplements do you take? The food that I eat are the supplements. So I might not know all the benefits that spinach might give my ass, right? I know it's good for me. I don't know all the benefits avocados give my ass, but I know it's good for me, right? So all these things, when I'm eating them, I already know that it's a good benefit to, why I'm eating it. So that's why I stick to them. But I know that if I grab a bag of Doritos, that ain't gonna do shit for me, right? Like if I'm grabbing some Skittles off the counter, it ain't gonna do shit for me, right?
You're just
And
gonna shit it
that's
out, basically.
pretty much, right? And
Yeah.
a lot of guys, it's still even in this, at the highest level, I see guys, bro, they eat like shit.
Makes no sense to me.
No, I don't. Definitely, like I said,
Yeah.
because this is how we all get paid. This is how we get our money. So even if you're talking about, changing the smallest thing, I'm gonna change that, right?
Right.
If it helps, I'm gonna change it. But
So do you
that's
cook for
actually one
yourself
of the
too?
biggest things. What'd you say?
Do you cook for yourself too, or like
Yeah, I ain't got no
you
cook
do all
for
your
this
cooking?
motherfucker, but I ain't got no girl up in this bitch, bro. It's just me. That's
You-
why,
so
like
you
I
buy-
said, bro, I'm finna go out there, bro, and hurt somebody, bro, because like
Yeah.
I just sacrificed so much time away from my family, so much time, not socializing, not being around people, not partying, not going out. Like, bro, we just been locked in, bro. Just been locked in. Yeah.